Clarions Research Awards program was established by the Cutaneous Lymphoma Foundation 2 years ago to meet an unmet need for research funding. Clarions stands for Curing Lymphomas by Advancing Innovation and Research and Offering New Solutions. It has been funding researchers for the last 2 years, and it's meant to allow researchers to develop new ideas and pilot new research. Over the last 2 years, we funded 4 investigators. 2 of the 4 investigators actually have advanced new techniques in optimizing radiation therapy for cutaneous lymphomas. One has evaluated the role of thyroid hormone in cutaneous lymphomas, and a 4th is exploring the skin's microbiome, or the skin's bacteria, and its influence on the development of cutaneous lymphomas.
The Clarions Research Award is very important to the community, both of patients and physicians that take care of patients with cutaneous lymphomas. For one thing, there hasn't been as much research with cutaneous T-cell lymphomas as in other lymphomas because they're so much rarer. And so research is needed. But even more than that, we need to encourage younger investigators to formulate an interest in this area, because some of us that have been doing this for a long time won't be here forever. And we need young researchers to pick up the baton, if you will, to carry forward the research in this area, which is becoming more and more diverse compared to years ago.
The Clarions Award originated in 2013. We launched our first awardee recipients. And that sort of came after an extensive period of time where we were hearing from our patient community about their interest in seeing more research in this rare disease.
The importance of establishing the Clarions program is that it enables, for the first time, to have a clearly defined research program specifically for cutaneous lymphomas. That's important because there are competing resources for all research, and all specialties, all diseases, all cancers compete for more or less a limited number of funds. So by providing research funds to start important, innovative ideas and projects, it basically demonstrates that these projects are worthy, and that potentially allows these investigators to develop preliminary data that then makes them more competitive for more research grants where they otherwise would not have been able to secure those grants.
The Young Investigator Award originated years before the Clarions grant, and that award was primarily aimed at providing travel grants for young scientists to major meetings where they could present their work in cutaneous lymphoma. One is a meeting called ASH, which is the American Society of Hematology. The other meeting being the dermatology community, which is the Society of Investigative Dermatology. So they get to showcase their work to other scientists that attend, and clinicians that attend this meeting, and really showcase the work being done in cutaneous lymphoma research.
Those awards allow people in their early career development to submit their research work to these meetings, present them at these meetings, and provide them with a stipend to offset the cost of traveling to those meetings. Over the last 10 years, it has generated not only important research, but also has helped to launch the career of several of the cutaneous lymphoma investigators that are now established throughout the country.
It is very important to recognize young physicians, young investigators, and their work they do in the cutaneous lymphoma world. It will enhance their career, it will promote their career, and it will further encourage them to continue research in cutaneous lymphoma. Cutaneous lymphoma is a rare disease, and we have not too many physicians and researchers working on the disease. It's very complicated, and there's lots of things we still need to discover. For example, why it's really in the skin, why it's not involving any other area. When I received the Young Investigator Award, I was very proud, and I was very humbled that I was recognized by the Cutaneous Lymphoma Foundation. Since then, I've been dedicated my life to cutaneous lymphoma, to research and to patients.
When patients think about research in cutaneous T-cell lymphoma, they need to equate it with the work of the Cutaneous Lymphoma Foundation. Making contributions to the foundation translates to improving research projects, providing seed money to scientists to perform research for advancing care for this disease. I would say that the Clarions Award, the Young Investigator Award, to me, they represent a partnership between the patient community and the scientific community. And in my opinion, the CLF Foundation has done a really nice job bringing groups together. There's a relationship there that I haven't really seen in other diseases. I think that our patient community should realize that our researchers really have their backs.